You changed your earrings.
Yes, I did, because they match this shirt better. And you can see that it's Rudolph on this one.
Hey y'all.
This is my husband Jared.
This is my wife Jennie.
And we got through that in one take. Yay!
And this is CherryPieCottage. Episode 64. What? There.
Still did it in one take. Oh, we live in Lubbock, Texas. It's a day. Thank you to all of our returning viewers. And if you're new, stick around. It just gets gigglier. Is that a word?
Gigglier?
Gigglier.
No.
Well, I said it, so it's a word now.
No, I don't think it works. You are not Shakespeare.
No, but I am CherryPieCottage.
We're not to that point yet. Now you're still gonna forget it later when we get there.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Still gonna forget it, probably.
So, babe, what's been going on?
Not a lot. I am drinking from my ginger snap, my Team Snip.
Team Snip?
Snip. My Team Snap That mug. It's just green chai tea. But we took... So if y'all are just now tuning in, you don't know about America, we have an election coming up.
If you've been living under a rock for the last 6 months.
We don't get political or anything, but the election is Tuesday. It's it's like the official election day, but we also have early voting. Our daughter just turned 18, so we took our daughter to vote for the first time. Mm-hmm. That was like great. So, because if you are 18 at the time of the election, then you are allowed to vote that year. So, but you have to register 30 days before the election. So, she is officially a registered voter, and she voted for the very first time. We were quite thrilled that we got to take her for her first time. Mm-hmm. So, then we were frozen for 3 days. Literally. Can you not knit and just talk? I know. At least through this part.
I mean, it's only a knitting podcast, so...
I know, but when you knit... You don't talk with me. You don't converse. So we were frozen for 3 days, like literally, roads iced. We got freezing rain, and then a wintry mix, and then it got below freezing and froze everything solid for 3 days.
Yeah. Now, for all you Canadians out there, especially the northern, way up there Canadians, we get it. Yeah. Y'all are colder.
We know that.
We know that. For us...
We had an ice storm.
Okay, for me to go out to my truck and have in certain areas on my truck about 1/4 inch of ice.
Windshield wipers were frozen solid.
And I don't know what 1/4 inch translates to in centimeters or millimeters or whatever, but 1/4 inch, okay, of ice built up on my truck. That's ridiculous for this area. My antenna even had a whole layer of ice just on the leading side of it.
Did you see the leaves on our trees?
Yeah.
They were like just frozen.
Yeah.
We do not get ice storms very often. So we're a little mesmerized by it. And because we don't get ice and stuff very often, we Texans are not prepared. No. And when you need to go somewhere, you would think, hey, I need to start the car so it can warm up and melt all the ice off. Well before you're ready to walk out the door, not, a minute before you're ready to walk out the door. And then you get out there and your door is almost frozen solid where you can't get it open. You get it open, but then you can't do anything because you can't see out the windows. So kitchen spatulas work really well to scrape the ice off of your windshield. That's the moral of the story.
I did find out why that happens though.
Oh, really?
Not the ice, but... Because my truck, I started mine probably 10, 15 minutes before I was ready to leave. Mm-hmm. And when I got out there, about that much of my windshield had been defrosted. And it's because all of the ice that was packed in right there where the wipers are and right there where the vent is. It was keeping it from bringing in airflow in order to defrost the windshield. That was why. Because the next day, I laid like a moving blanket across there overnight because I knew more ice would fall, and it did, but it wasn't all covered up. So, smart.
And Kim, we're podcasting. Just thought y'all let you know.
Okay.
Kim from Ginger Snaps messaging me on Instagram, but we're podcasting, so I will message you back later. She probably won't see this for a few weeks because they're super busy, so they get behind.
So,
what else? And if you're going to use a kitchen spatula to scrape the ice off your windshield, it needs to be a good, thick, sturdy one. Don't use a metal one, a plastic one.
Mm-hmm.
And you discovered that moving blankets work really well to put over your windshield the night before to protect it.
Yep.
The other thing that happened is, if y'all aren't from Texas, you're probably going to go, what's the big deal? But we finally got an HEB here in Lubbock, and it is huge.
Yeah.
And we went Friday as a family outing because we're that boring. We're that basic. We were like, hey, we got a new grocery store. Let's go check it out. But we're excited because HEB has a gigantic produce section. I mean, way bigger than like what we normally have. And most of it is locally grown. So that's even better. Plus HEB coffee. HEB coffee is really good.
Most HEB products are really good.
Yeah.
Like their store brand.
Yeah. He grew up with an HEB. I grew up with United. So there's Uniteds everywhere, and we have an HEB now, and I'm like super excited. And I feel kind of like I'm like cheating on the grocery store because I've always shopped at United. But I like HEB better. Their prices are lower. Their produce is fresher. So, but I drank all of my tea. Sorry, because we were 80, then 20, then 50. My voice is like, nope, not having it.
Yep.
So, not Corona, just atmosphere messes with my sinuses. And I'm going to be getting lots of drinks because my voice is wanting to go out. Do you have anything else to add to what's been going on?
There's a sweater cow going on.
Yeah, we're running a sweater cow. You should know this. We've been running a sweater cow all summer.
I know that we're running one. Okay, but you asking me to give deets on the sweater cow.
It's the same deets as always.
There's a sweater cow going on. Knit a sweater. Along.
Enter it.
With us.
Oh my God. One of y'all reach through and slap him, please. Oh, I love you, but you were so annoying sometimes.
Yeah, but you love me.
That's what I said. Oh, I love you.
I know.
Yeah. Anyways, we are running a sweater
Words.
It's going to be one of those days. We are running a sweater cow in our Ravelry group. You just need to have a finished sweater. Basically, doesn't matter when you started it. It just needs to be a finished adult sweater. Or human adult sweater.
Because there'd be somebody sneaky and knit like a Barbie doll sweater and be like, well, Barbie's an adult. And I know y'all are out there.
But we are running it through the end of the year. I will close it on New Year's. So, and we will draw for prizes after, obviously. So I don't know why I felt the need to say that. But anyways, we do have some prizes. We will show them when it gets closer to time. So y'all have this month and next month to get your sweaters done and entered, and you can enter more than one. But you need to have one entry for each sweater. Don't put all your sweaters in one because then you only have one chance.
Yep.
So, pretty easy going.
And if you use the cherry pie yarn, you get double entries.
Mm-hmm. Or Ginger Snap or Lollipop Girl.
Or a pattern from Cozy Up Knits.
Right.
So.
Sweater pattern from Cozy Up Knits. I think that's all we have. Then I'm going to put that pen down because I keep wanting to pick it up. So.
And aggressively pointing it.
No. I have this problem of pointing. I don't know why. Only when we're recording. I don't do it out in public. Do I?
Sometimes.
No. Well. I put glitter. Eyeshadow on. I put it right in the corners because it makes my eyes pop better. But apparently I got a little too glittery this time because now I've got some in the corner of my eye. Okay.
Good job.
I got it there. So let's move on to our next section. You ready?
And it's called
Faux Party.
I get to go first.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, babe?
You got a faux?
I do.
How about you let me ask first?
So, this is a pattern of my own doing. But this isn't the final pattern of what it's going to be. I'm tweaking it right now.
Because basically he realized he didn't have as much yarn as he thought he did.
Yeah. Okay.
He's weighing his yarn now.
Yeah. So, I knit a cowl. And, let's see, there's that section, and then there's that section. So basically, it is a 4-panel cowl. And, let's see, so there's that. And like I said, this is going to change where that point right there is more centered in the cowl.
And I'm going to help him write it to where we'll have bigger sizes too.
Yeah. So this one was using ginger snap yarn in the dwarfish colorway.
On her worsted Luxe.
Yes, the Luxe worsted. And
you have permission from Jamie to use the Maybe Baby too.
Yes. So y'all know me. Y'all know I love the Maybe Baby pattern.
Yes, you do.
But I like it. But see, I like my cowls like this, right here. I like them to sit up on my face, or be able to.
Because it gets windy. We might not get as freezing cold as other places, but when it's cold out and the wind's blowing, it can make it feel 10 to 20 degrees colder.
So I put this on like this, put a beanie on, a toque.
A beanie.
Jamie, I put my toque on.
And it can double as a mask, as a face covering.
Yeah, there we go. There, now I'm in compliance. So, but I like to be able to do this, and then whenever I go inside, I can just pull it down like that. Or whenever it's, I don't need it up on my face.
Yeah.
So, but this is how I like my cowls. I know a lot of people like them where you can jump rope with them, but
a lot of people a lot of women, not most women, a lot of women like them where they're looser because we use them to keep our necks warm, not our face warm.
Right.
You're using it more like a balaclava, almost.
Almost,
except or like a gaiter.
Like a gaiter.
Yeah.
So.
And if y'all don't know what a gaiter is, it's what fishermen wear to pull up over their mouth to keep for when they're on the boat.
See, and I can even do that.
If we folded this over and put a string in it, you could tighten it and it could be a hat or
why would I put a string
cowl.
in it?
Why not? Well, see, ladies, if you make it exactly like this, you got a bun hat going on.
Yeah. I mean, if your bun is like a dinner plate sitting on your head, but there we go.
No. We are not from Austin.
But that's my faux. And I'll show you in Whip It, the new one. Which, again, pretty much the same, but just certain things I'm changing. So.
Weird thing about cables is there's like literally a hole.
Uh-huh. Why do your cables do that? My cables don't do that.
Well, this was 2 8 cables right here. Mm-hmm. These are bigger cables. Bigger cables, you get that.
Yeah. Oh. But anyway. Hey, babe, you got any photos?
Yes, I do. I finished Haley's hat. It has been blocked. And the ends are all woven in.
What?
And I've attached the palm. Now, the way I like to do palms, because I like to buy the ones that have the elastic on them. So I sew a button in them. And then I can... So, like, the hole is right there, and then here's the button. I usually... So the palms that I get usually have the little elastic loopy-doop on them.
It's like a koosh ball.
Yeah. So that way...
Did you just call it a loopy-doop?
Yes, I did. I realized what I said after I said it. It's a loopy-doop from now on.
Loopy-doop.
A loopy-doop. But anyways, I sew a button in. So that way I can remove it when I need to wash and block the hat.
Or if you want to put a different palm on.
Yes.
Make it interchangeable.
Right. Or if you just don't want to wear a palm that day. But anyways, what I like to do, and I picked this button specifically because it's got the petals on it, but I wrap it around once and then I twist. And because it's got the petals on it to hold it, it's really good and secured because I've put it over the button like that. So.
With the loopy-doop.
With the loopy-doop. Totally forgot the name of this hat. I've mentioned it in every other time. I think this hat's going to be huge. Yep, huge.
Looks good on you, though.
Well, it's for Haley for Christmas.
Well, it still looks good on you.
Not so sure she's going to like the palm on it because it's so big. But, anyways, this is yarn that she'd picked out a couple of years ago when we went to drop them off at camp. There's a yarn store down there that we like to go to. Store. I know. Store. I'm having all sorts of troubles with words today.
Oh, your grief, babe.
Yeah. And she picked out the pattern like a year and a half ago, so I figured I might as well go ahead and get it done for Christmas this year. So I think this hat might fit your head.
It'd probably be baggy on my head.
Let me try it on.
Let's see.
Make sure the cable's in the front. Yeah, it is. I might need to reblock it and shrink it a little bit. That yarn bloomed a lot more than I thought it was going to. Now then, can you put it on correctly?
I did.
No, you put it on like...
I thought that's how you're supposed to wear it.
No.
I thought it was supposed to be a floppy hat.
No. There. See, that's the part. It's supposed to be floppy like that. See, I like it when my palms are back there like that. Our daughter, however, doesn't. I probably shouldn't have made it this long, but when I was just knitting it, it didn't seem like it was long enough. But she will definitely wear it. It'll be great because she can wear it over her hair because she's got really thick hair like I do. So, one present down. Now then, I gotta scoot back so I can show you. I have one big giant.
I just realized something.
What? I finished my simple hug. And I made it long sleeves. I did, on the body of it, I did 4 stripes of each color. And then on the arm, it's 8 stripes. Yeah, you forgot to turn your light on. Good job. So, I love it. And I knew I would wear it better if it had sleeves on it. So when I first got it off the needles, I thought, this is going to be too short. It's not going to fit. Then I blocked it and it got huge. So it does not match at all, but I like it a lot. I really love the sleeves. I'm really glad I decided to do long sleeves because I'll wear it a lot better if it's got sleeves. So, but this will be the perfect thing to throw over just a plain t-shirt when it's kind of chilly out. So, my hair's coming down because I put that hat on. So, bear with.
Bear with.
Bear with.
Bear with.
There. So, yeah.
Now can I knit while you talk?
Yes. Even though this is the last bow. But not only is it blocked, the ends are woven in.
You're getting better at that.
Because I knew that if I waited till the end, I was going to never get it done. So I wove in the ends as I was knitting.
Smart.
I know. I was so smart. So, I'm not going to tell you all the colors because I have told you the last few times. And 3 of the dyers don't dye anymore. So, there you go. There's my Simple Hug, patterned by Cozy Up Knits. And that is all the faux I have. Do you have any more faux?
I do not. I do, but you told me I couldn't show it.
Mm-mm. They went hunting. He wanted to show you one of his. I said no. He did a Euro mount. Whatever that is. I don't know.
It's where it's just the skull.
Yeah. It's a rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
So, he thought he was funny. I didn't get it, but whatever. Anyways, it's time to move on to the next.
Uh-huh.
It's time for
Whip
it. Whip it good. Hey, babe, what you whipping up?
I am whipping up another one of my cowls.
What?
So this one, first of all, I have in my super sweet Knit for Brains bag my Jack Skellington bag, and I am using.
Who's the bag by?
I just got done saying it's a Knit for Brains bag.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I got my Jack and Sally button on there, one of them. But I am using Schmutzarella yarns. I think the ball band's over
Time
there.
and space.
Over there. It's their TARDIS colorway. Time and relative dimension in space.
Literally, it's like all spelled out like that. It's not just the word TARDIS.
Well, yeah. But anyway. So there's another one of my cowls that I showed you a minute ago. And slight changes to it. But overall, same look, same pattern. So, and this one I've only got 2 stitch markers on instead of like 14 of them. Something like that. But you can see the chevron section there. It shows up real nice in this blue. And that blue is not quite that vibrant in real life, but this yarn I picked up while we were at Knit City. It's one of the last ones I bought. Mm-hmm. Like the last day I was walking around and found that booth. Oh, what was the booth? The booth wasn't Schmutzarella.
It was a yarn store, wasn't it?
I think so. But I couldn't remember. I can't remember. They had a lot of like nerd named colorways sitting in there. Like a lot of Doctor Who. I think they had some Firefly, some other stuff. But I just can't remember the name of it. So
sorry, guys.
But that's what I'm whipping up. So, hey babe, what you whipping up?
I've got a cowl going too. It's a design. It's a cowl designed for him because he loves cables.
I do.
I don't because they slow me down. So why not design a cowl that is entirely cables?
Beats me.
So now you can see where the giant cable is going to be right here. Here's the giant one. I haven't even gotten to the next twist for the...
What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out where it is. There it is. So you have the giant cable that's got... Okay. I
go the other way.
Thank you. Okay. You point for me.
Okay, so
I have the giant cable that has little cables going all up side, one leg of it.
Right there.
And then once I twist again, once I twist the big cable, you'll have little cables going up the other leg.
Now, which one is going to cross the other one? Are the little cables going to cross over the big side?
Yep.
Okay.
So, and then you've got several other cables that go along with it. So, yeah. So it's super cabley. It's cabled all the way up. And I am using my Worsted 100 base in the colorway My Caramel Romance. This batch, I don't know if it was just this batch or what, but it came out more orangey than it normally does.
I like it.
I know. So, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue in this color because I'm already down to this and I haven't even gotten halfway through the repeat. So we will see. I'm going to keep knitting until I'm out, and then if I can't finish it, then I will frog it and I will dye up 2 skeins that match.
Basically. I told her if she runs out of yarn, just finish it off in a different color. In like a complementing color.
I don't like that look. And I don't have any more Worsted 100 either.
Oh, well.
That's the problem, because that is one of those bases that is hard for me to get a hold of. So there's that. And what I could do is, since it's going to be a cowl, I could frog it and get rid of some of this cabling down here. Or do less cabling on the other end. So that way, instead of this being the bottom, it'd be the top, because of the way he likes to wear his cowls. Mm-hmm. So, this is just the first iteration of it, and then I can fix it as I need. Okay. Then the other thing, I'm hoping to have that finished by Christmas for him. Then the other thing is I am working on a pair of, our daughter loves fuzzy socks. Like, loves fuzzy socks. Her boyfriend tried to tell her, you have enough, right? You don't really need any more. And she goes, no.
More fuzzy socks.
Yes. She goes, I need all the fuzzy socks. So, I am making her some fuzzy socks. I don't know if y'all can see. Oh, yes, you can. All that halo.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so this is my DK sock base in the Monkey's Blues colorway. And then I am holding it with some mohair from Rose Hill Yarns. And it is her lace weight, and the colorway is Sweetness. It's 70/30 Kid Mohair Mulberry Silk. So, and these are just going to be her, like, around the house. She's very gentle with her socks. But the kid's obsessed with socks. Fuzzy socks for the winter, and little ankle socks with fruit and funny stuff all over them. Either fruit or animals. Those are the 2 she usually goes for. Mm-hmm. And it's in my Texas bag from Knit for Brains. So, and that is about 1.25 inches away from putting in the heel. Then, I think this is, yep. Then, this is what I need. I am casting on a hat for little man. It's self-striping. He only has one fingering weight hat, and it's one that I knit him 5 years ago. And it was the worm hat. When he puts it on now, it's supposed to be bunched, so it looks like a worm, like segments of a worm. It's not like that. He pulls it down so you can't even see it. So I decided it was time he needed another fingering weight hat. I'm going to knit him a fingering weight hat. Fingering weight hat. Oh my goodness, I am struggling today. This is self-striping, and I'm not sure if she still dyes or not, but it's by Freckled Whimsy. And it's my, fall is my favorite, and it is an 80/20 superwash merino nylon, 400 yards. And then, for the rib of the hat, it is a Mini skein. There's no color on this. No colorway name on all, but it's the same base. No, it's a 75-25. But it's just a brown. So that will be on the needles next time. And then we were gifted. Do you have the tag for these?
Tag for what?
The Diagon Alley. Do you remember who they're from? Who's by?
No.
Well, no, it's Diagon Alley.
You had the tag for it.
Yes, it did. It's probably on my desk still. Anyways, it's self-striping. We split it in two. He's going to knit a pair of socks, and I'm going to knit a pair of socks. I was going to ask you, I can use both, or I can use either or. Would you use that for a contrast color?
Probably not.
No. Okay.
I'd probably do like a black.
Okay.
For my heels, toes, and cuffs.
So I have some No Makers yarn. This is Beast, and this is Baby Gnome. I'm trying to, I think I'm going to go with Baby Gnome because I like it better. But there's also Beast. I don't know. Y'all let me know down below what you think. But these are my next pair of socks that I'm planning to cast on after I get the socks for the kids off the needles. So basically it'll probably be on the needles when we're in the mountains for Christmas. It's in my favorite Christmas bag. It is, it was a gift in a Christmas bag exchange a few years ago. And then this month, or possibly next month, I am using some Knit Picks yarn for contrast. And it is Ash on stroll fingering. But I finished my design out of my advent from last year, my Christmas advent for last year. And then I had more than enough left over. So I split them into two and I put them in day order. So this first color, this green, was day one. I'm going to knit a pair of socks. Make your own striping socks out of the remains of mine. So, and that is in my Lila Styles Doctor Who bag. That is the plan.
Oh, you know what? I do have a pair of socks that I started.
Do you want to talk about them? Because I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't done a whole lot on them. It's just plain sock. So.
Okay, well you have to put it down because you have to participate in everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, and you need to get your...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, we're done with whips. Normally we would have... See, what happened was...
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't do his research.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I got busy.
So, when we were at HEB, because their produce section is huge, they had some... Basically, we're going to do a snack attack. That's what I should say.
Snack attack!
Snack attack! They had some fruits that were kind of exotic and weird looking and...
Well, that one's definitely not exotic.
No.
But
that's...
It's definitely not something
what I thought
most people are going to eat.
Not what I thought I was getting.
Yeah.
So, we bought 3 fruits, basically. Well, one of them, I don't know if it's a fruit. We bought 3 things from the produce section, and we're going to try them.
That's a fruit.
It is?
Yeah, it's got the seeds inside of it.
Okay. Gross. I wonder if it's just not a ripe one.
I don't know.
So, we're going to start...
find out.
Yeah, we'll start with that one since they keep hearing us talk about it.
I'm going to bring this.
He's trying this one because I can't bring myself to...
So
you've heard us talk about it before, but this is just different than normal. This is not what a normal one looks like. It's a prickly pear. It's supposed to be prickly pear. That to me just looks like it's the nubbin that the pear grew off of. You know? Show them what the inside looks like. I think it might have been the fruit part that's not quite ripe yet. So he's going to try it. I'm not.
See, it just smells like a plant.
It smells like a succulent, yeah.
So.
Yeah. So you go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You going to try it without the sugar first?
I'm going to try it without the sugar, and I got a little bit of sugar here just in case it's one of those that tastes a whole lot better if you have sugar.
I have an empty cup for you to spit it back into if you need to. Because that's going in the dishwasher. So, okay. I'm not going to reuse it.
So.
If you want to lean this way, you're out of camera.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can scoot this way a little bit more if you want.
Okay.
Show them. It looks so gross. Go ahead.
All right, so it looks to me almost like dragon fruit. Like I've eaten dragon fruit before, and that's kind of what dragon fruit looks like.
Yeah, but it does not smell sweet at all.
No, it smells
like a succulent would.
It smells like a plant.
Yeah.
To me. So.
1, 2, 3, down it goes.
To your health. Oh, it's very seedy. Mm-hmm. I don't think you're supposed to eat the seeds.
Probably not.
They're very hard. Mm. It's not bad, other than the seeds.
You want to go off camera and spit the seeds? Gross. Nasty sound that's going along with it.
So,
we probably are doing this completely wrong.
If somebody out there knows how to eat these, please let me know.
Maybe you're supposed to just juice them. Because once he put a spoon in it, a whole bunch of liquid came out. Yeah. Maybe you're supposed to just juice it.
I'm going to feel really stupid if that's what it is.
Yeah, because it's really, really liquidy.
Well, yeah, it's a cactus. They hold liquid in them.
Yeah, this is not at all what I thought I was buying. And I didn't realize it until he cut it open.
Yeah. All right,
and then we both were like, oh, yeah, that's
I'm not going to bother with the sugar because...
Yeah.
No. Again, the seeds. Okay.
I'm going to do this one next.
So the next one...
This fruit.
And I don't know if it's how you pronounce it for real, but a rambutan? Mm-hmm. That's the outside of it.
Yeah.
The inside of it...
Looks like a peeled grape.
It does. You peel this exterior off, and it looks like a peeled grape.
But the seed likes to leave its husk on the fruit, so that's why he just pulled it apart.
Here's the seed that's inside of them. Mm-hmm. And whenever you peel the meat off of the seed, it leaves a layer. Like you can see it right there. See how it lost part of that layer. It leaves it on the fruit, so you gotta try to get that off, and it basically destroys the fruit.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, so. These are actually really good. These I know are good.
The texture's weird.
It's like a peeled grape.
Mm-hmm. Probably I don't like it because I don't like grapes. It's probably in the grape family.
Mm-hmm. But we had these first in Japan.
We did?
Yeah. I found these, or I didn't find them, but I first tried one of these in Japan and I really liked it. Mm-hmm. But I think you're supposed to just eat the meat off of the seed, not try to peel it off.
I don't know. But I won't be eating the rest of those, Haley and him.
Anyway.
And then our daughter picked these out. This is a guava. We've never tried guava before.
I've never had guava. I think you're supposed to just eat it like this.
It smells good. It smells really good.
It smells like a melon.
Yeah.
Oh, I've smelled that before. Where have I smelled that before? Not...
Honeydew. It's like a sweeter honeydew. But anyways, that's what it looks like on the inside. And I'm kind of afraid to try it. I don't do well with new fruits. Ooh, that texture. Ew. Ew.
Why are you digging all that out?
Because there's seeds all in it. I don't want the seeds. I just want the meat. Okay, ready?
Yeah, it has a smell like a melon. Or like a gourd, maybe. Like the inside of a pumpkin.
Weird texture. Like.
That's where I smell it. It smells like the inside of a pumpkin.
But it's sweeter. It's actually got like some sweet to it.
Yeah.
It's got like a banana pudding texture.
I know this isn't like weird. I know a lot of people that would eat guava, but I've never had it.
You ready?
Ready.
It's citrusy.
The seeds. It's just seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
It's not a bad flavor. It's citrus fruit.
Yeah.
Like really citrusy.
All in all.
You know what it tastes? You know what? It's got that like, sour taste, like Sour Patch Kids. Almost like a citric acid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all, Rambutan's really good. Look and kind of feel like a peeled grape. The prickly pear.
That we think is not the actual pear.
The jury's out on if we ate it correctly or not.
It does not look like a normal prickly pear. Normally prickle pear is red.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's just not...
I think they weren't ripe.
Maybe.
And then the guava, not a bad flavor. As long as you don't end up with the seeds.
Yeah, because that's... Yeah. No, that's right. It is. It's a variation of the prickly pear.
Okay.
So, but that's not the kind that we were thinking. We were thinking like... Well, now I can't get the picture up.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Yeah.
So it looks like that. It's just not the right color yet.
Yeah.
So different kind? I don't know, but gross. But you said it's not too bad, right?
It really doesn't have much of a flavor. It's just kind of, yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like. It's just green instead of red. And a lot more seeds in it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, by the way, Laura, we're podcasting. Laura with the bags. So now you're just going to eat the sugar?
No.
Okay. I do that with salt, so can't really say much. But...
Oh, I gotta get my thing.
So we're going to talk about the Halloween Advents. I'm going to show you Laura's from Lollipop Girl Yarns first. And then we're going to talk about the one I dyed. So this was the first day. This was Annabelle Creation. Don't need those anymore. And then the next one was... Oh yeah, it came with a slap bracelet. This one did. See? Cute. Let me undo it. Slap bracelet. Then this one was Candyman. Then the next one was It Chapter 2, which that looks exactly how I would have pictured it. Then the next one was Carrie, which I'm not an orange person, but I really liked this one a lot. Like, a lot. I'm trying to put these in like color order as I'm doing them because I'm planning to knit up a sample of my new design, the cow part of it. Then we had Misery, which you've seen that movie, right?
Long time ago.
But does that look... Is that the one with Kathy Bates?
Yes.
Yeah, where she... Yeah. Does that look like the color for you? Because I've never seen that movie. I don't watch horror movies. You don't know? Can't say.
I don't remember it.
Been too long?
Yeah. All I remember is the scene where she hobbled him. That scene gets me every time.
I can't. Nope. Then we had Scream, which I have actually seen this movie.
I have not.
So, and I did it. There. Then the next one was The Silence of the Lambs, which I've seen this movie.
Silence of the Lambs.
Are you done being a giant dork?
No.
Okay, just let me know when you are.
Okay.
Then we have Beetlejuice, which I really like this one. What?
Well, when I think Beetlejuice, I think black and white, for one.
Mm-hmm. She went different, though. This is like...
obviously.
Yeah. I really like that one, though.
Trying to think what would have been those colors in the movie.
The inside of the house before it got taken over.
Oh.
Or the town.
Maybe. Oh.
I like that one, though. This one, he might try and steal from me, is Ghostbusters. You can't have it. Sorry, I need it for a design. Then this one, which is The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, which I've seen that one. Then this one I told her I need a sweater's quantity of. This is Hocus Pocus. Was it this one or was it a different one? Well, I'll let you know because I like this one too. I might need, yeah, I love that one. That one is so pretty. Now I'm not sure where to put that one. Well, we'll have to just wait and see. Then we had Nightmare Before Christmas, which I didn't think you ever saw this one. It's got my hair in it, of course. Laura, I think we need a full skein of this.
Let me get a closer look at that.
Nope.
Just let me give it a feel. Let me sniff it.
Nope. Let go. Yeah, I think we need a full skein of that one, Laura. Apparently. And then, yeah, it was the Hocus Pocus. Then I needed a full. Then we had Halloween. So, there we go. That's what we've got. Now I'm going to sit here and try and play with them until I get them just right. Okay, I think I've got them in that decent order. Yeah, that's the way I like it. What do you think? My bag of Advents.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't want to move them now because I have them in order. So we're going to leave them there. I'm going to have to move them. So, I'll play with them and get them in order again. But anyways, there we go. Look at all those colors. So pretty.
No. This one right here. What is this one?
Halloween.
Oh, this one right here.
You're not getting Ghostbusters or Nightmare Before Christmas. Sorry. You just addle up, dude. Okay. don't have day 1. Do you have day 1?
Yeah, I've got them all.
Okay, we'll show them what day 1 was because I didn't bring mine in here. Okay. So now we're going to talk about my Advent. And my theme this year was Nightmare Before Christmas because it's his favorite. So he has day 1. I started with the full skein. This one is called Skellington. So.
Something just fell off.
Fuzz. Tweed fuzz is what it looked like.
Yep.
Okay, and then we have day 2.
Well, am I not? I thought I was showing them.
I'm showing them too. His is on DK sock. Mine is a 50 gram of fingering sock. We both have them, so day 2, because they dye up different on 20 gram and 50 gram. So day 2 was, this is Halloween. Yeah, you see how much brighter his is? So this is Halloween.
This is Halloween.
Yeah. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Okay. Then we have day 3, which is one of my. I liked this one a lot. I thought I did really well on this one.
You did.
This one is 0. So you have his orange jack-o'-lantern nose, white for his body, and then you have a little bit of black speckles for his eyes, and then his red collar.
Looks like a bloody candy corn.
It's 0. And apparently all of my DK socks have day 4 labeled wrong. They're all labeled 0. It's not. So, day 4 is Sally.
This one was real good.
Just throw that anywhere.
Okay.
So he's going to knit a pair of make your own striping socks, right?
Yep.
Okay. Or were you going to do a cowl?
No, probably socks.
Socks, because you won't wear that much color.
No.
Okay. Then we have day 5. Which was the mayor. I liked this one too. This would be good for like a sweater almost. Mm-hmm. So I have no clue what I'm going to do with 50 grams. 50 grams. But I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do something with it. Mm-hmm. Then day, what was that? 6. Day 6 was Dr. Finkelstein, which I liked this one too. I liked all of them really. They were fun to dye. And it'd been so long since I dyed them and packaged them up that I kind of forgot what they looked like. So I kind of was surprised when I opened them myself.
I definitely was.
Yeah. He was here every day when I was dyeing them. He helped me design some of these colorways. This one's already got a kiki hair on it. This one I really, really like. This one was what?
Lock, shock, and barrel.
Day 7.
Oh.
Lock, shock, and barrel. And I took the color of their hair and the color of their outfit of each of them and put it on the skein. But I did it brighter because the movie is really dark. And I want to do all dark colors for this Advent.
Day 8.
Day 8. What is day 8?
I have it. Oh, this is the best one.
Where's my day 8? My day 8's not. It's right here. Oh, this one. This is one that like immediately after we decided that I was going to do this, this was the very first colorway. He was like, you have to do this.
Yes.
And it has to be like this and this and this. So he actually came up with this colorway. I just dyed it. So this one is called
Bunny.
This is the scene where Lock, Shock, and Barrel bring back what they thought was Santa Claus, but it was actually the Easter Bunny. And there's this scene where the Easter Bunny is just sitting there, and then the monster from Halloween Town is sitting there staring at him. He goes, Bunny.
For those of you who have never seen the movie.
Yeah, so that's why it's there. Then, next one is day 10.
Day 9.
Day 9. And this one is Sandy Claus. Because that's what they think he's called. They think he's called Sandy Claus. Made of sand with claws, right? So, and the reason why there's orange and stuff, because when you see him, when he first comes out of Lock, Shock, and Barrel's bag, he's got candy, Halloween candy, stuck in his beard. So then we have day 10, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Day 10. This one is Oogie Boogie. And some of these might be returning next year during Halloween. And there might possibly be like a 6-skein mini set next Halloween of some of these colors. I don't know yet. It will depend on the yarn situation. So this is day 11. This one is Making Christmas.
Making Christmas.
So you have, you know, a few pops of red here and there because they are doing Christmas. But then you also have the Halloween colors because it's Halloween trying to do Christmas. Okay, then day 12. This one is Santa Jack. When Jack has his Santa suit on. So, I had to have Skellington in there, just, you know, his normal, which is why I did that the full skein. Because it's Nightmare Before Christmas, the whole movie is focused on basically Jack Skellington. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason why the full skein was day 1, because you need Skellington first. Mm-hmm. So, but it needed to be the full skein too. And then the final day.
This one's pretty cool.
This is the one that I knew right off the bat. I had to do this one. And it came out exactly the way I wanted it to. This one is My Bugs! When Oogie Boogie, his outer shell, his like rips a seam and all of his bugs fall out and...
Fun fact, for those of you who didn't know, the scene where his bugs are like falling into the lava or whatever, mm-hmm. that was the only scene filmed in real time.
Yep.
The whole rest of the movie is stop motion.
Yep. So, there was my advent calendar.
Plus day 1.
Yeah. So, that's all she wrote, basically. Save these to put mine in next year for Halloween. Which, by the way, I've already picked a theme for next year's Halloween Advent. Won't be in the shop until March, but...
What is the theme?
Hocus Pocus. Because it's my favorite Halloween movie. It'll be a 12-day with a full skein, too. Yeah, I need that. It fell off and it stuck to the bag because the bag was sitting on my... You want that one?
Make a good ball band.
Okay, so that is all we have for Advent. It's time to move on to shop news. He doesn't have a shop anymore. Mm-mm. Nope. I, however, run CherryPieCottage.
You remembered.
On Etsy.
Because of the asterisks and the arrows.
Yes. And because I knew you would tease me if I didn't. So, I am the yarn dyer and bag maker from CherryPieCottage. Today is November 1st. I did an update yesterday. Yep. Yesterday.
One of those days.
Yeah. Can you show these the DK tweed when I show? So, we had, what would you say? Words,
I don't know. Chicken butt.
Hold on, let me get my brain straight.
Think about the words you want to say.
I had an update yesterday. Getting a hold of fingering weight yarn is kind of difficult. A lot of my bases are hard to get a hold of. But I have been knitting a weekender. As y'all saw last week, I was using a base that I was testing. Well, and it was a tweed base. It's an Aran tweed. Well, I decided that needed to be in the shop. So I have a new base in the shop, Aran tweed. It is 183 yards. It is an 85% superwash merino, 15% neps. The neps are what give you the Donegal tweed look. The neps are made from polyamide, so they stay the color. They won't dye the color you're dyeing on the skein. And it is soft and squishy and amazing. I love it. So I have 3 brand new colors, which we're gonna start with first, and then actually 3 brand new colors. So the first one, which my daughter helped name, I wanted to go for more like fall jewel tone colors because those are what people are wanting right now. So instead of my typical bright neon colors, I will get some dyed up eventually. But the first one is caramel carrot. So this is the Aran tweed. This is DK tweed because I also restocked DK tweed. So this is caramel carrot. My mom makes these brown sugar carrots, and it's like caramelized on the outside. And this is what Haley said it looked like. So caramel carrot it is. So caramel carrot on Aran tweed and DK tweed. And I want you all to see, you see the twist on that. The stitch definition on this is amazing. It takes the color beautifully. And he's knit with this base. What are your thoughts on it?
I liked it. I think it's not splitty.
No.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Because that's only
Is
it just 2 strands?
No, it looks like it is, but I don't think it is. I'm not really good about flies. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not splitty at all.
Mm-mm.
Even the Donegal bits are.
Yeah.
Or the tweed nips are not.
Yeah. It is an Aran
finicky or anything.
It is an Aran, but I would substitute this for worsted. But then again, I would substitute worsted and Aran. So it is slightly plumper than worsted.
Yeah. You said this one's DK?
Yes.
So you see the twist on that one versus.
Yeah.
That one's a lot looser of a twist.
Yeah.
It looks like.
But it's not splitty at all. And I use Hiya sharps. So, then the next brand new colorway is cinnamon bark. So this is Aran. He's going to show the DK tweed. I will show it on Aran tweed. So this one, I dyed it up and I looked at it and I said that looks like the bark of a cinnamon tree. But it's actually not. It's cassia. So it's what they use instead of cinnamon now. Instead of like real true cinnamon. So, but I like this color a lot. I thought he would like this color, but he's like, no, it's too orangey.
Yeah. Well, no, not that it's too orangey. It's just not the right kind of orangey. Mm. It's almost a...
burnt orange.
Like a UT orange.
Ooh, don't say that.
So...
Don't say that. It is not. It is cinnamon bark. It is not UT colors. I don't dye UT colors.
Okay.
We're not into sports, but...
It is more the color of that which should not be named.
We're not into sports, but I grew up in a household and in the area where it's Texas Tech. So, and here in Texas, in case you don't know, there's like a major rivalry between UT and Texas A&M and Texas Tech. I'm very much a Tech fan, even though I don't really watch sports. So then the next color it's purple. Literally, that's the name. It's purple. And again, that's thanks to our daughter.
I'm going to go let the dog in.
Okay. Because she looked at this and I said, Haley, what do you think the color should be? Because I was thinking, like eggplant or some play on that word or whatever. She goes, it's purple. I was like, okay, well then that's the name. She goes, well, I didn't mean for that. I was like, nope, that's the name. Because it's funny. And I try to be silly with my names. Hence the reason why I have a colorway called My Caramel Romance. Play on My Chemical Romance. But anyways, so I have that on Aaron and on DK Tweed. So, which I like this color too. Then I dyed up 4 favorites from last year in the fall. First one is one that is Jamie of Cozy Up Knits. She loves this color. This one is My Caramel Romance. So you see the difference between his cowl and this. I don't know if just that batch, but this one was the cowl that I'm designing for you. It's My Caramel Romance, but it's more orangey. It's more like this color than this. So I don't know what, but so this is My Caramel Romance, and I love that this colorway, when I dye it, you get these like deeper browns and then you get like the golden caramely color like real caramel does. So then the next one is one of my friend Laura's from Lollipop Girl and a Crochet in Hawaiian, Purple. She knit her one of her cardigans out of this. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's like on the tip of my tongue. I knit the shawl version of it. But this is Purple. It's a bluish purple.
Weekender?
No, not a Weekender.
That's the only one that
I
know.
But this one is called Purple because our daughter, when she was younger, she couldn't say purple. It came out purple. So she named this one again. Because when I dyed this one last year, she goes, Mom, I said, it's like a blue purple. She goes, you should call it Purple, Mom. So that's what I did. I had bought her when she was little bitty. I bought some betta fish for her. And there was a red one and a purple one. And she named them Big Red and Purple because she couldn't say purple.
Which one was the mean one?
Purple.
Yeah.
Well, you stuck your nose in his tank, so of course he was going to jump up and try and bite you.
It wasn't in his tank. I was just bending over looking at it, and the stupid little house shark decided I'm going to try to bite his face off.
Okay, and then the next one is another like old favorite. This one is Teal-tastic. So again, he's holding it up on DK Tweed, and it's on Aaron Tweed too. So this one is like a deep teal. This one was a very popular one, this colorway at Knit City last year. So I did not dye up sweater quantities of these for in the shop, but let me show you this other color, then we'll talk about that. Then the last color is a more recent one. This one is Hawaiian. And yes, it is supposed to look like, not Matt Smith, David Tennant's, when he was on Doctor Who, his TARDIS, because his TARDIS was more of that dirty dark blue. So, that's what this color is inspired by, and it's called Hawaiian because my friend, the Crochet in Hawaiian, inspired it. So she's making a faded sweater by Drea Renee Knits. I can't remember the name of it. Find Your Fade cardigan. And she wanted to do hers in blue. And so I made up a darker color to go with it because she's doing it out of emu eggs, dusk, Teal-tastic, and Hoovian. So if with my tweet, if you would like a sweaters quantity, message me and I will let you know if I can get a hold of enough yarn to do that. My tweed bases, all 3 of them, are fairly easy to get a hold of. So if you would like a sweaters quantity on my tweed bases, please message me and we should be able to work something out. So, now, my turnaround time for custom orders is 4 to 6 weeks. Just so y'all know. I usually get them out in 2 to 3 weeks, but I like to give myself that amount of time in case life gets in the way. So, just like a couple of weeks ago when my parents tested positive for COVID shortly after Haley's birthday party. So then he got tested, he was negative. We never got sick. Never had any symptoms or anything, but we stayed home anyways just to be on the safe side. So, he tested and he was negative, and if he had it, then we would have had it, basically. Nobody from her party tested positive either, so we think they picked it up after the party. They're all fine. My mom's like over it now. My dad is still got a little bit of a low energy, but other than that, they're doing great. So yeah, if you would like a sweaters quantity of my tweed or any of my bases, just message me and I'll let you know if I can get a hold of it or not. And on custom orders for that kind of stuff, I will do any color that I dye normally, except for my seasonal colorways. I won't. So, but yeah, that's really all I have for shop news. There might be one more yarn update before the end of the year, but I don't know if there will be. We'll see. I do have some fabric that I'm planning to do, so there'll be at least one more bag update before the end of the year. I usually don't dye yarn in December because we're so busy in December. Getting ready for Christmas, and I like to just take that time for family. So, especially this year with it being the first year without my grandmother, I would rather I like to take December off. And our dog's whining at our daughter's door because she wants to be in there with her. Because Haley is her favorite. And Haley is her favorite because Haley lets her lay on the bed under the covers with her. Nobody else will let her do that. Mm-hmm. She's not even allowed on our bed. But anyways, so might be another small yarn update. Well, there for sure will be another small yarn update because I got to get the Christmas colorways out. I will have, those will all be on fingering sock. I have enough for that. Other than that, there should only be 2 more updates before the end of the year. So one of them yarn and one of them bags. And then of course there's the Black Friday sale. I always have a Stop.
Collect your thoughts.
Think about the words I want to say.
Black Friday
sale. I always have a sale for Black Friday. There we go. It came out right this time. Let's see. So that would be November 27th. So I will probably have, you know what? Let's just say that's when I'm planning to release the Christmas yarn. I'm going to release that on Black Friday. And they will all be ready to ship. I won't be able to do custom orders. I probably won't even be able to really restock them because getting a hold of fingering sock is still kind of hard. So yeah, where were we? What were we talking about? Updates.
Updates, yes. Sweater quantity.
Yes. So, yeah. Christmas yarn will be coming out on Black Friday. So, or the week before, and then there will be a sale on Black Friday. So, sorry, Kim's messaging me again. Okay, so we did get something in the mail from our lovely friends, Kim and Colin, with Ginger Snap. They sent us a box because we did...
awesome.
Yes. We did a swap with them for one of my advents for one of hers. We will show you all the stuff and all the goodies that was in the box on December 1st. We're not going to show all the yarn. So, all of the stuff that's in the advent yet, but everything else that was in the box we will show y'all on December 1st. Because I am under strict instructions from Kim that we can't do that until then. So, I'm really excited about that. He's more excited because it's the first time he's had a yarn advent for Christmas.
It's not the first time.
For Christmas, yes it is.
No, we got that Cozy Knitter one at Mid-City.
That was not an advent, that was just a skein.
Kind of an advent.
Anyways.
So the taste of that.
Yeah. He got the Nightmare Before Christmas one. So, and I have convinced him, since I'm splitting mine that I dyed up with him, that he needs to split his other ones with me so I can knit some socks too.
Coerced was more like it.
But it's okay. We can split yarn. It's not that big of a deal, and you know it's not. We do it all the time. Anyways, especially since he's discovered that he likes to knit socks now. Like, he can knit fingering weight socks as long as it's self-striping, which is why we split that Diagon Alley skein. But if that's all I have for shop news, so it's time to move on to the tail end.
Wait, is it about a butt?
No. You forgot to do your sound. Thank you. Do you have anything to add to the tail end?
I do not.
Ready for this year to be over.
Yeah.
Our fall stuff is still up and it's November 1st, but that's simply because today is Sunday and Sundays are busy and I don't have time. Tomorrow I have to edit the podcast and I have to go and get all of my international advents out in the mail, so I won't be able to do it tomorrow. But November 3rd, I am putting Christmas up inside the house. And he throws a fit, but the one year that I waited until after Thanksgiving, he goes, it just doesn't feel like Christmas. It feels like we didn't do, like it just was there. So, and I have him on film.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Watch me. Watch me, watch you, watch you. I have to go way back though, because it was like back in 2016. No, 17. Ha, I do, right here.
Let's see it. Let's hear it.
Well, it's not, there's no sound. Why is there no sound?
Oh no.
That's why. Okay. Why is it not playing?
Again.
Say what again?
You know what? Say it again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Babe.
I am okay if you want to start putting Christmas stuff up November 1st.
Thank you.
Y'all saw the defeat in my eyes, right?
It's only because I was filming him. He had said it willingly beforehand. He didn't want to repeat it because he was going to have it put on film forever. So. Anyways. So, y'all have all seen it now. Now it's out. It's going to be out there on YouTube. Yep.
Hey, I'll edit this episode for you if you'd like.
No. You don't want to edit.
I don't.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's all we have. So next time you see us, it'll be Christmas. Decor up. Not Christmas.
I was going to say, how long are we waiting to do the next episode?
December is going to be fun. We might get one episode out in December. I don't know if we'll get 2 out. We will see. If not, then we might do a live. I know that a lot of y'all don't like those, but that might be all we'll be able to do. But if you will watch my Instagram through the month of December, I'll be filming. I'll be doing Instagram stories all through the month and all through the day. So Christmas is my favorite time. In December, we usually have a lot going on. So go to Facebook and Ravelry, join our groups, please. They're both CherryPieCottage. Facebook, you have to answer a couple of questions, but that's it. And there is only one right answer to each of those questions. If you don't answer them, we can't let you in. Or if you answer them incorrectly, we can't let you in. I'm sorry. It's just a protection thing for us, basically, and to keep people out that don't want to be nice.
Here on YouTube, you know what to do. Do the applicable YouTube things.
Applicable.
Y'all help me out. How do y'all say that word? Okay, that has been a contention for our whole marriage. It is applicable.
Applicable. Because you apply for things. You don't apply things.
Then why don't you say applicable? Yeah, applicable.
Applicable.
No, it's applicable.
No, applicable.
Anyway.
This is going to be for the rest of our marriage.
Yes.
We know this, and it's it's a funny thing. It's not, it really is not causing an issue with us. It's just, I say applicable, he says
applicable.
And we correct each other.
I don't correct her when she says applicable. She only corrects me when I say applicable.
No, you just correct my speech on the word nuclear.
You said it right that time.
Okay, I don't hear the difference.
Where, you know the Pirates movies? Mm-hmm. Where are they at?
The Caribbean.
Okay.
Or the Caribbean, whichever one you want to say.
Whichever one's applicable.
And then there's herbs and herbs.
It's herbs. Okay, KFC does not use 11 herbs and spices.
Let's see, what else? There's Vietnam. Mm-hmm. Vietnamese.
Oh my goodness. How do you not hear that?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
It's the way I've said it my entire life.
Of course, what are the little sausages in a can?
Viney sausages?
No, they're Vienna sausages. Oh, good grief.
What else is there?
I don't know.
OIL.
Oil.
Ol.
Ol.
Need an all change.
Anyway.
Okay. God is good.
Read your Bible.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.